to the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland. Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And this opening dynamic, so 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start with a run by Tracy. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. They look to throw. It's Locke. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU.
The guy can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
In motion, Slayton. Block now to throw. Throw left side. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Right back to Tracy. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now it's Tracy. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now to the air, Locke. First quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams liked offensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry to about the 35.
Their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
In motion, Aguilar. Jackson. Out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Inside the 10. And this is taken into the
Alleys when there's a fumble return. Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often. Gano out to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you...
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the USC man.
Vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And it's a fumble.
He probably talked about his training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Or get through contact or trash. Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll go again with Tracy. And the reinforcement will come up now, 3rd and 3. Third down, here's Tracy. That move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first.
In doing so, understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Jackson to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll lead into this 17-point deficit. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Yeah, he'll be out. Just mentioned a microcosm, really, of how he can hurt you.
180. 180. 180. Hey, report. Report.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Giants.
They should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Locke looking to change the play. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Looking for a seam, but we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of getting set for quarter number 3 here. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency.
And now look at this. Big
key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
A throw taken in by Tyler Wallace.
But they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll get 5.
He doesn't create any magic against the front. That's prepared for him to try and take off.
180. 180.
Play action. Now Jackson. And it's caught. And out of Boston goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Henry.
Touchdown to the game.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And out of pressure. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. To throw it is Locke. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson.
There, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for fourth down.
Let's go now.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll be taken down. Now 2nd and 3. Here's Locke. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Locke. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Locke. Rolling to his right. And he's